What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to a little good video. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This has been a couple days for me. I want to talk about two-wheel trans right here on my own wheel van. First one is distant. It finally got back up for right now. Fogs is getting down real good. Um, Trink muck is whiffing right in down somewhere. I like my new pond. It filled up. Um, I did have a toe fog hanging around, but it put up in heel. Um, Now, one little good thing on my old poppy, I got a tree I cut right down, about right in down somewhere behind my head. I got a turtle hanging around. That's fine. That's what I wanted to do. Um, I ain't so much cheated around my habitat bush pile yet, but that talking for what I done. Um, for last, I'll just go ahead and talk about this right fast. Last 40, well, since I got out of high school about 10 years or 11 years now, I haven't really cooked off, trying to help wildlife to grow. And that's a stuff, for little plants, like I have. Like my grandma, my grandpa, they always what they call weed, get weed off it. Me nowadays, I don't do that crap. I would say I got one or two this things going in my fits in front, and when I get it kind of finished this month, when if I get it fenced in, Bill. But I want to go ahead and talk about how we can help us local, no, not local, also wildlife. In woods, rainforests, grundle, lakes, ponds, streams, all them waterways. Like me, I do my own study, like, okay, let's say, I turn right here like this old oak tree, okay? Not many people will sit around and look at this way. You take the bark off whatever. Alright, see, right now it's up and hanging around. Alright. You got your own insects, you got your own reptiles. Anything lives in woods and live off land like that, you can find in Lucy in its local or not local forests. And like day, well, it rainy here, it's good time to get out and, hike it a little bit. Alright. And like, say you take a dead tree. One been dead for, let's say 5-6 years. So I'm trying to find what I'm going to talk about. And it's hard to come up with that in here. But you take a dead tree, probably been waiting on ground for about 2 years or longer. Like right here, this decayed tree, you can start digging in it, and you probably will find something you will not think to be down. If that makes any sense, it really does to me. But like, that is really what ecosystem is about in woods. And I do beefing, and I'll be straight up with y'all. I beef we should, if you have no neighbors, nothing to worry about around you all, build your own wildlife ideal in a one place where maybe you can get by with it, and you don't have to maybe have to deal with people's battles like, why you build that, but. And I want to say straight up, it makes it easier for you to warn your wildlife and your reptiles, bugs, and all that stuff. Everybody in my family, they always like, why you want to do that? But. Well, you know what? I actually pump in my wife now. I am trying to build my ecosystem up on my land. Baby, down the road, somebody else will drop. And I don't see that. Like back here, too many people's back here is too hard up and too cold hearted to do it. But I think if you take time, get online and research habitats and how we can help habitats, they will wish for your backyard, on farm, or on just woodlands you own. All if you got little water sitting around your place, they want people's now drawn them to build this up. Okay, I ain't went too through to be wildlife, pants, and none of this stuff like yet. Cause like I say in past videos, I have 80-year-old grandma. I'm trying to take trail off and help do stuff, and she 2 now she is about to past doing for herself. Alright, one did some plants, fungi, trees, bushes, wild herbs, whatever makes it work, do it on your, like, just don't take trees if you don't really have to land to do it. I have looked back on mine, and I asked myself, why did I ever touch so much off mine? But now, after I've kind of realized what I'm done, I can do something digital for ecosystem. And if you all want Bell off street ideals, I don't tell if y'all hit me up on Facebook. I will link it. I'm hoping in this video. Instagram, Snapchat, you all can follow my stuff on Instagram or on Snapchat if y'all got that. I do my own research before I start doing, after I do my ideals. Plus, I don't have to land like I want to do what I think would look here. But down the road, I will. And, like you all can tell behind me, I got all this of boughs, string boughs, bushes, trees, you name it, behind me. That what helps some wild reptiles in woods. I used to be out in woods, no matter how stormy, how cold, or through summer. I don't mind it. I will say this straight up: if you live near a straight park or nicer forest, get out, hike it, take your time, ball it, do what you all want. Just don't be a guy or a woman who will say, "Oh, wildlife ain't my thing." Well, I said that for a long time before I got out high school. The year I got out high school, I started doing my own research, everything. And when I got into plants and all this stuff with reptiles, bugs, you name it, I want myself doing this nature stuff is better than not having a wildlife plan. My fruits are back here. I don't work good with coal mines, and I will not work for coal mines. I'm just putting this out there right now. Coal mines working bad. Whole bunch of stuff is working bad back here right now. But jobs is working bad. They all begging people who tend to get into wildlife stuff back here. I got Deborah who baits everything in, and I was mowing, I would say day 4 yesterday. Truck drives down to my compost box. Well, be all hold, I did not think, I just happened to look around. I would say 300-pound back bow. Walk right by. And let me tell you, that is one time I was a failed country guy. Bill. I with my wife in woods, and I done all my stuff like this. Alright, don't get me wrong. I don't mind this time lifestyle I got, and I don't mind it one bit. After I thought really sitting here and realizing like, hey, why am I dealing with what I'm dealing with? But I know every family bill I have, they was outside person. My papa, I think his daddy used to pet bees. I really don't know that for a fact. And I probably won't. But I know my papa, he used to have bees here in his own backyard. I have really think what about like start doing my own. Cause people's is chilling us. Government, I'm just going ahead and put this out here. Government can come get me whatever I don't track right now. All this BS they doing with Palisade, Wound Up, and all this stuff. Yes, they are killing us insects right off. Okay, for a long time, my grandma hate any bugs around house, outside. If it drumworms, if it sunshine street bug, ladybug, she dislike it. She's like, I wish, and that is important. Everybody is different. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind do it in your own yard, but when you are trying to help wildlife and all this BS, you do not want to and start putting everything out there, you know. And I told her, I say, and I told peoples many times, I say, don't put pesticide out in your swamp. I say, you killing your good bugs, all in your bad bugs. You got Japanese beetles. You got these some bugs who eat stuff, but it is a food for all wildlife, bugs, reptiles. Not you got them not animals. You need to break that stuff. Everybody act like when I talk like this, everybody think what does it really? Why do you trail how much wildlife you got around? Well, one, we are building too many dang cities. Two, we are not building enough reptiles and wildlife and that kind wildlife stuff. No more. And be straight up, yes. Number three, I wish they tell Elfie down. From okay, let's say you got Wake right here where I'm at. Okay, down high with. Okay, you go. Let's say you go about 100 yards downstream. Okay, you got that old dam. Tear that one down. We don't need that many dams. I don't trail. I be seeing building us reptiles and wildlife habitats back like it was three for building like back when our ancestors was on Earth. Indians, they trail about this stuff. And don't get me wrong, I might have some Indian drill in me, how I'm. But you know what? You all have a great rest y'all hard day. Cause I know day after tomorrow, day after day, y'all gonna have what to do. Peace out. Have a great day.